Alright, what's up team? Self-Joy here. Today we're gonna review one of the VODs people sent me. This is going to be like in real time. I'm not gonna cut out much. I'm just gonna watch the video right now. I haven't watched it yet. And I'm gonna draw something if I'd like you to like take notice of anything. We're just gonna watch the video together and see what mistakes we can find. Something that this particular player might improve on. Alright, let's go. Alright, so first thing I have to say, taking high ground is very important for Tracer. You really want to start your round somewhere over here, or maybe, you know, high ground up there. Don't start the round on the low ground, because you want to see the whole battlefield. You want to know where is the opportunity gonna come up, so you can come in and finish a target on, you know, just poke on someone. If the enemy doesn't have a vertical ability hero like Winston or Diva or anything, you can safely stay on the high ground and just keep shooting at the enemy, and it's gonna put a lot of pressure on them. As you see, you're waiting for too long here, so nothing is happening right now. You have to see what comp the enemy has, because as a Tracer you have to know what dangers are out there against you. You can't just, you know, randomly run out and start shooting at stuff. You have to know if they have a Hog or McCree or Hanzo, like heroes who are dangerous to you as a Tracer. You can't just sit here knowing nothing. Especially like in Diamond, when people hardly ever call stuff. Like, you don't know the enemy comp right now.
Плюс. В чем?
So you see, it's been 30 seconds and it didn't do much damage. You still have 20% on your ultimate. You really don't want to do that. You want to think, how am I going to be useful next? And you have to, like, if you don't have an opportunity to kill anyone, you can just shoot the Roadhog. The Roadhog isn't like, you can just stay far from him and just shoot at him, build your pulse bomb, and then go stick someone. Okay, this was a good kill. But the video probably knows you here already. Yeah, so if you really wanted to kill her, if you really want to kill the Widow, you have to be crouching. You can't let her know that you're coming for her if you really want to kill her. And with the Junkrat here too, you're like rushed the shot a bit. You should take your time and just aim better. Yeah, this is a good kill. The Mercy was alone, you capitalized on that. But you see, you're just waiting here for something. You can't wait. They have spam, so you have to put pressure on them. Like, why? You shouldn't be doing that. You have to take matters into your own hands. You see, you're forcing matters too much. Like, you can easily kill him. So what happened? Okay, let's rewind a bit and look at this fight with McCree. So coming up here, he's half HP lower. It's gonna be very easy to kill him now. So you see what you're doing next. You have only one blink, so you can't really, you know, go in right now, because he's gonna flash you. Okay, so you're waiting. You have 2 blinks now. What you can do here, you can blink in, shoot him in the head, and then blink behind him. He's gonna wanna flash you. If he doesn't flash you when you like when you blink behind him and he still didn't use his flash, shoot him again, just like 5 bullets, 6 bullets, and then recall. If he doesn't use his flash both times, he's gonna have like 50 HP left. So you just wait for blinks to recharge and you kill him. It's not. It's very easy. But you see, you doing it too fast. People on Diamond don't react that fast. Like you have to let him notice you, that you're close to him, and then you just waste your bomb. Like usually you want to stick people who are moving predictably. And right now McCree is already in a bad spot against you. He doesn't really have a chance to kill you now. He only killed you because you made mistakes yourself. He was in a very bad spot. You didn't really need to use a bomb here. So see, you just letting him stay there. Just blink to the... You can blink to the left. Like over here. Stand here. Shoot him from over there. Don't let him don't let him dictate how the fight is going on. You have to take matters into your own hands. Anyway, we know what's gonna happen next. Alright, so again, why did you do that? You just went in and went behind. Like, there was no reason doing that. You have to be thinking, okay, what am I going to do next? You can take high ground again. Up here. Just go there, go high ground, and shoot from the high ground. They only have Genji with the vertical mobility. If he doesn't go for you, you can safely poke from up there and build your ultimate again. Like, it's not a very big deal, but it really separates you. You're wasting a lot of time doing nothing. It's very bad for Tracer. You have to be always doing stuff. Like, I understand that they are still pushing the payload and can't really do anything. But you could be on the high ground right now, shooting at them and building your ultimate. And you would already have a very good high ground position, and from the high ground you can blink in, do a full clip, maybe one clip someone, and then recall back on the high ground, back to safety. It's a very, very good thing to do. Like poking like this, recalling back to the high ground. And the enemy can't really get to you. Again.
Жить дружно, пикните саппорт и танк, пожалуйста.
This is a very good kill on Mercy, but you almost died to McCree. Like, McCree would have killed you if he was any good. You see? Let's look at this again. You're shooting her, and you see McCree. Recall instantly. You can't let him flash you. You have to always know they have Hog and McCree. They are very good counters for Tracer. So you always have to pay attention where the enemy is. Don't rush for the kill, because if you're gonna die right now, like, Mercy is gonna stay alive. Your team is gonna lose you, and it's nothing good is gonna come out of it. You see? Like, if he just tapped you on the head, you would die. And then, like here, okay, you're poking at the Roadhog, but you have 2 blinks already. You have to run away. You don't have resources now. You only have 1 blink, and if you use recall, you're gonna recall back there. So you don't really want that. You wanna go back to your team now. You gotta pick on Mercy.
Там, где блинк лупнулся, как в какой ситуации, только такое что-то.
Over here, you're shooting her. She's 1 HP. Use blink, melee her. If you kill her now and you use recall, Junket already dropped from the high ground. You can use recall and go back to the high ground again. So you're going to be in a good position again. You can shoot Junket from there, and for Junket it's really hard for you to kill you if you're higher than him. You see? So you're playing alone a lot, and you're not using your opportunities. You could have killed Widowmaker. Then when Widow is getting healed, you're using recall and you continue fighting. You don't have your recall. You don't have blinks. You can't continue your fight. You have to disengage. You have to run away, reset, go find the health pack. And with the Mercy, take your time with the pulse bomb. Like here. She's really close to you. You can't miss this. You really have to like slow down. Don't be afraid to die. Just use the pulse bomb. Maybe if you use the pulse bomb, you win the fight. Like obviously you missed the fact that your whole team just died, so it wouldn't really matter. But anyway, even if you're using it, you have to like commit to it. You can't just randomly throw it away. Sometimes, like for me, it happens too when I'm in team fight and I'm nervous that I'm gonna die next. So I miss shots that I should hit and I miss pulse bombs that I should stick. But you can't do that. This is a very bad mistake that really affects the outcome of the game. On this part of the map, there are a lot of high grounds. They have Genji, they have Widow, they have McCree, they have Junkrat. The best thing here would be to go Soldier or go Genji yourself. It's gonna be much easier for you. This is like against their comp, they have a lot of things that can kill you. You can't really attack Mercy right now. She's gonna fly from one hero to another. But if you're gonna keep Tracer, you really need to you need to tell your team to start pushing. Like right now, you shouldn't go for McCree. They're all together. The Genji is alone. As a Tracer, you have to pick off lonely targets. So when you heard Genji use Dragon Blade, just quickly blink back to your team and start killing Genji together.
Нам Ханса и слишком откровенно сливают. Я снова добивал. В то время как эти 0 просто.
Alright, you're taking high ground. This is a good decision. You need to get the kill on the Genji now. Let's see. You're getting him very low. Here. Go over there. Blink on the high ground. Over there. There are a lot of ways you can kill him. You can use 2 blinks, go in and melee him. You can't let him get away right now. Genji overextended here. You can't play Genji like this. This is a very bad mistake for him as a Genji. You have to punish him for that. Alright, let's go. Again, you didn't finish Doomfist. It was your mistake too. He did damage to you. He's going to come back and heal, and you didn't recall. So you have 66 HP. Now you're running around doing nothing. You have to be on the high ground, and you have to finish your kills. Don't use your bomb on the Roadhog when you know when you don't know if he has healing or not. But otherwise, overall, this was a good fight. You got the Mercy. You helped kill the Mercy. You helped kill Doomfist, and you're not overextending right now. So yes, because the team isn't with you.
Блять, там Джанка. Да ультуй, прям закидывай. Надо сразу закидывать.
Закидываем чуть дальше. Понял, что он туда ультует. Что?
Well, here
Туда.
you got the kill on Junkrat, but you didn't know he was low. Nobody called it. So he might have been full HP and you would just waste your opportunity. On the other hand,
Понял, что
there's a widow coming over there. Go for her. Force her to run away from you. Then you can come back and fight on the point. Because if she stays there, she can kill you like with one shot. If Mercy boosts her or if she can headshot you, it's a very bad idea.
туда.
And also, like, look how you're rushing your shots. You start shooting too quickly. You just blinked. Let's watch it in slow motion. You blink. You have to put your crosshair on the hero first. You can't start shooting without being ready to. Look. You're waving your crosshair around. You can't do that. You have to realize how the enemy is moving and then shoot, not before. You can't, like, you're not in danger right now. The enemy isn't focusing you. You see how many shots you miss? You use your whole clip, you only hit like 4 shots. Right now. It's a very easy one clip, very easy. But you're rushing it again. It's a very big mistake that I notice you do a lot of times. You have to be prepared to shoot. If you can't shoot quickly, just don't. You have to practice more. Like with time, with practice, you're gonna be able to hit targets more quickly and more precisely. But when you can't, you have to be comfortable shooting. You can't just rush a shot. Because if you do, you're gonna miss opportunities like this. You see how long it took you to kill the Mercy, and like, and she died to Junkrat spam. She didn't die to you. She almost killed you. It's like, and that only happened because you were rushing it too much. Just like crouch in front of her, wait, and put your crosshairs on her, and just press left click. This is how you should approach it.
Почему я играю практически один?
You're saying, why am I playing alone? Well, first of all, you can't call targets, obviously, because you're chat banned. But apart from that, you knew that you were alone on the point. You went for the hog. Again, you didn't know if he had his healing or not. Even if you stuck him, that wouldn't have mattered. You just wasted your pulse bomb. And then you knew that the widow was up there. But you still went on the point. And you can't just assume that she's gonna miss the shot. Especially when you're 40 HP only. So what you have to do here is have to reset. Reset your blinks.
Вот ответил на свой вопрос.
Reset your abilities. Look here. You see, you're hitting more shots on Genji because you're taking your time. You're not rushing it. You're not afraid to die. And then, look, Mercy is half HP. You have to kill her now. You have to blink in. It's your opportunity. It's your job to finish her. You have to blink in and finish the kill. Especially when you know the hug doesn't have a hook.
Когда ты блинканулся,
And also, like, your comp isn't like the best for you to play Tracer again, because you're playing Reinhardt. Soldier would be much better.
No one can hide from my sight.
Well, you could have killed the widow, but it's like an honest mistake. She was getting healed. So right now you're doing everything right. You were focused on Mercy. She was alone. She didn't get help. You killed her. That was very very correct thing to do. Right now you need to go on the point. Genji, it's Genji's problem that he's at your spawn. He's going to come back. He's gonna have to come back to his team. You can just go to the point and help your team if it needs your help.
Секунду.
Что там еще? Посмотреть.
Taking high ground is good here. Like, you use the recall, run away. Run away, don't continue fighting. You're just alone here and you only have one healer. You can't afford to fight there. Like, both you and Roadhog just overextended and died. And that was completely your fault. You got the kill on Mercy. Unlucky. Well, let's look at this fight again. Mercy comes, you focus on Mercy, that's right. You're not letting Roadhog hook you? That's right. You miss your pulse bomb? That's okay. You recall. Instantly run away. Just go away. Don't continue fighting. You're fighting like 4 against 2. It's not a winnable fight. You don't have recall. It was like, you could have avoided just by not being there.
Чё это? Это, блин, 4. Ого, не считай, что твой бабок. Что я охуел.
От чего?
Потому что я выборел.
Unlucky flash.
Не надо. О.
Like, again, you didn't wait. You know he has healing. You can't use, like, and now he's ulting. If you used your bomb for after he used his ultimate, you would have killed him. And again, you started shooting before you're ready. You miss a lot of shots. It's not even about the map or like some positioning mistakes you made. You're just wasting your opportunities by missing shots. You have to be more responsible when you shoot the enemy.
Это как так? Это как так произошло?
Мне тоже интересно.
When you hear the tire, you have to run away. You have to be able to see it, so you can avoid it. You know it's coming. Well, obviously, like, your team comp isn't perfect, and the enemy is playing a lot of things that are very dangerous for Tracer. So, if I were you, I would just not play Tracer. I would change to a soldier or something. They don't have a shield, so it would be very easy for you. And you see, your team isn't creating space for you. You just missed Junkrat. You could have killed Junkrat. And he could have killed the tire too.
Такой же идиотский степ, 4 ТПС на...
Let's talk about your mistakes chronologically. The first one that I noticed. You didn't take high ground. You made this one a couple of times, not just once. You have to take high ground as much as you can. The second mistake. Spend too much time doing nothing. You have to, as a tracer, you have to always be trying to do something or trying to get in position to do something. You can't just wait. You're not McCree. You can't flash someone and right click him. It's not gonna happen. You have to be going around flanking and looking for an opportunity to one clip someone. And you spend too much time just waiting. You have to build your pulse bomb if you can't kill someone. If you can, just go in for a kill. Look for a lonely target. Third mistake, a very important one. It costs you a lot of kills. Rushing your shot. Oops. So you have to prepare yourself for shooting. You can't just, look in the general direction of the enemy and start pressing left click. You're not gonna kill anything like this. You have to prepare yourself. You have to be comfortable, even if it means you have to wait before shooting. That's how people do it. If you watch pro players and they shoot so quickly, they do it because they can, but they only do it when they're comfortable. Like when you see Widowmakers, like pro Widowmakers, their action time allows them to make a shot much faster, but that shot wouldn't be as accurate if they did it that fast, because they have to see how the enemy is moving to headshot it. So everyone, even pros, wait for the shot to be comfortable for them, and only then they're shooting. Fourth mistake, overextending. If you don't have your resources, if you don't have recall, you don't have blinks, you can't stay inside the enemy line. You have to go back. You have to plan ahead. If you know that you're in a dangerous situation, you can see that you are not getting the kill that you wanted, go away. Don't stay there. Because dying is a very bad outcome. Your most important tip on Tracer, and I talked it in the video, you have to stay alive at all times. Staying alive is your top priority. Nothing is more important than staying alive. And the last mistake, it's not really a mistake, but know when to switch. Sometimes Tracer is just not the right option. Junkrat is very strong against Tracer because of the mine. McCree is strong, he's pretty weak one-on-one against Tracer, but you can't kill Mercy if McCree is there. You have to kill McCree first, because you're always in the danger that he's gonna flash you. If you can bait out the flash and then kill the Mercy quickly, it's okay. But it's still very dangerous. Usually you really want your team to have a D.Va or Winston to jump McCree with you. Then it's like really good. But you didn't play dive. Your team was playing Reinhardt. So Tracer was a really bad decision for this. And they also had Roadhog. So there were a lot of dangers for you there. And you didn't really have an opportunity to even do anything. Overall, this game, I don't think you should dwell too much on this loss, because your team wasn't doing much either, so they weren't really trying. And but you certainly, as a player, had a lot to work on. You could have done much better than you did. So I want you to remember these tips, that your mistakes, and you have to work on each one of them. Another important thing that I wanted to talk about is that you didn't see at the start of the game, you didn't check what was the camp of the enemy. You have to know. You have to know who is the danger to you. Like I was talking in the video, I was only taking high ground then because I was sure they didn't have D.Va or Winston or Junkrat or Doomfist, anyone who could push me out of the high ground. So I just stood there. And you have to pay attention to this as well. You can't just blindly go in and wait for something to happen. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. I hope the video is going to help you. And see you next time on my next VOD review.